Facebook.com/EricTheConqueror or YouTube.com/user/TheSandman047. For those of you who don't know, that was just me trying to get charged. You know, it's morning. It's around 9:20, well 9:18 if you want to be exact, according to my clock. And it is Monday, October 21st. Oh, that means it's one of my friend's birthday, and it was my dog's birthday last week too. So a lot of birthdays coming up. My birthday's coming up in 2 weeks. You know, should be a good time. I went downtown for the weekend, stayed there for a few days, and it was pretty interesting. It's always nice to see a new place, but you know, the same. It was the same but different. You know, there's a lot going on in the city, and you know, there's a lot of people there. I should really stop saying you know. It's a lot of my platter at the moment. Couple things I wanted to mention. One is the perception that we give ourselves, like, you know, how we see ourselves, esteem, if you will, but not really. Second is the healthcare system and its few flaws, and the third is being an enabler, being a physical enabler. And you know, that's in no particular order. This is just how it came up. So this week I had an opportunity. A friend of mine took a picture of my back. You know, I've never seen my back before, and like, you know, you can try to get it in front of a mirror, but you'll never hit a double lat spread. Like, you'll never hit a lat spread and be able to see the whole spread. Like, you know, it's just not doable. So I got my friend to take a picture of my back, and you know, I really like my back. It's I never thought it was it's not huge, but you know, it's certainly not small. Like in contrast to my expectations, it was pretty big, and you know, my lats are growing. It's all these chin-ups and pull-ups and rows, little body weight rows are finally paying off. You know, felt good. So yeah, I definitely recommend everybody, you know, take a picture and look at themselves through a camera. You know, but not in not in your traditional sense. Like, you know, take some side shots, take some take some cameos of just yourself sitting and, like, I don't know, from behind, or even just, like, you know, straight out of the shower. Like, get somebody to wrap a towel around yourself and get somebody who you're comfortable with to snap a picture of your back. I don't know. And, you know, it's just it gives us more of a perspective on how we look. And the same thing applies to, like, your legs. Like, you don't know how your legs look unless somebody actually takes a picture of them for you. Like, you know what I mean? I hope I'm talking loud enough for this. Just, I think it's an important self-motivation tool. Like, you know, you can see the fruits of your labor coming in, and you have something to compare to. And you know, I never had a back shot to compare to, but I did know that I didn't start off very muscular, to say the least. You know, but then again, who does? Unless you're like especially gifted. Alright, so moving on now. I really hate mornings. I'm not a morning person, I'm sorry. And yeah, so I hope I'm speaking up loud enough. Second thing is being an enabler. So this weekend we partied. It was a friend of mine had her birthday, and a buddy of mine, he's a cool guy. Don't get me wrong, he's a legit guy. Pretty down to earth, and you know, only thing is he just gets so fucking rowdy when we're hanging out. Like, every single time he gets super rowdy, and like this is the expression that I have him. Like, by the end of the night, he's like that. Like, not coherent at all. Like, and it's a repeat. It's something that happens like it's cyclical. It happens again and again and again. And sometimes it's not so bad. Sometimes it ends up being really bad. You know, I'm not one to mention names, but you know, it's fucked, right? And I'm under the belief that yeah, it's his fault to an extent, but we, his friends around him, are enabling him to display this sort of behavior. You know, it's it's kind of shocking to know that you're contributing to this, and you know, it's just, you know, we shouldn't. I know you gotta take care of your friends, and you gotta, you know, make sure they're alive and all, but after a certain point, it just gets to the point where this person unknowingly, unwittingly takes advantage of the situation, and they don't know they're doing it no more than you know you're doing it to them. Does that make sense? And it's just it's a funny little observation that these people aren't always the ones to blame. Of course they are always. Like, you should always. I am also under the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm also of the belief that one should not behave unresourcefully. Like, regardless of the situation around you, you should still maintain something and like maintain composure, and like don't let the environment control you. You should be controlling the environment to an extent. Like, not control, but like be of the environment, be in the environment, but not of it. That's my take on it. Like, you know, I always hang around with people who show jalous, and like, you know, jalous is like havoc. Jalous is just wreaking havoc. That's what it means in Punjabi. I'm pretty sure that's. I don't know if that's a direct translation, but that's the translation we use. And you know, it's just. I hang around in situations where people wreak havoc, but I'm never a part of the havoc. I'm in the havoc, but I'm not of it. And you know, I just think that's a good mind state. And I'm not thinking. I don't think of myself as above anybody else. I'm just saying that's my philosophy and take on it. Like, I have friends. I have friends who are snakes who will like inherently, like, it's obvious to me, but it's just they try to be slick about it, or like, you know, I don't even know if they know they're doing it because they probably have self-esteem issues, but they'll try to fuck you over and make you have a bad night. It's just, it's happened before. But you know, you have to man up at that situation and identify the risk, and then you know, cross-examine and like what's the word I'm looking for? And control the risk and deflate it. You know, even if this person is something, even if you've done something in the past that this person's seen you do, like, you know, all that shit shouldn't matter. What really matters is what's happening right now at that moment. Like, history is important and all, but that's all. And third thing is, well, my video's coming to a close, but I'll try to get in anyways. But it's this like whole fucked up thing. Like, I tried to give my grandfather vitamins, like regular fucking vitamins, and they told me that they had to be fucking screened and like sent to a lab, and that they were gonna stop the meds that he's currently on if I try to give him some sort of herbal remedy. I just think that's fucked up. Like, it's just supplementation. But you know, I'll get into this later. Yeah, what's up with that? I don't know. I guess it's the whole corporate agenda, or maybe they're trying to prevent retards from giving sick people like stupid shit, which I guess that's good too. But I don't know. My thoughts about that are mixed.